This is a video about the Lil Uzi Vert mixtape released in 2016, Lil Uzi Vert vs. the World. Now, with the release of this album, Uzi was a very new rapper on the scene, and he released this album right when the iron was hot, striking it perfectly with the hit song Money Longer that was heard all across the world. And he really created a whole scene with this album, making a whole energy and a whole mystique around Lil Uzi, making everyone jealous of him with him being able to name drop these awesome fashion brands that he was owning and driving these cool cars and these awesome music videos and really well orchestrated and put together trap songs with producers like Metro Boomin and Molly Raw and making a really fun experience with an album and all that stuff, and he perfected it and it was great.
But Finn, isn't this a review of Eternal Take 2 by Lil Uzi Vert, not Lil Uzi Vert versus the World?
Oh, this is a review of Eternal Atake 2 released in 2024? Well, on that album, he just totally ruined everything that was cool about him by trying to fit in with everybody else and copying his comrade Playboy Cardi and just making it corny by totally forcing himself into a mold and not promoting the album at all and not making it cool, didn't he? And it totally sucked because nobody even cared about it for in the first place, and he'd been on a run of bad singles and snippets, and the album before that flopped. That album? Now, with Eternal Take 2, Uzi has totally dropped the ball. I don't care about Lil Uzi Vert anymore. I don't think anybody else does. I listened to this whole album, and I liked one song. The second song on that album. I forgot what it's even called. I think it might be called Lightspeed. I don't want to talk about this album, dude. This album sucks. Lil Uzi Vert used to be one of my favorite rappers. That album right there, Eternal Take 1, is his best album. It's really good. It's really, really good. He makes songs that are really, really good on there, and he has a fun energy, and he talks very coolly, and he makes himself cool. On this album, he can't even pretend to be cool. On Eternal Take 2, he cannot even pretend to think he's cool. He doesn't even know what cool means, bruh. He acts like he has to fit into a mold, when before he would break out of these molds and he would make people come to his side of the ring and he would force you over here. But now he's compromising. And he's not doing what everyone knows he can do. He's not even 30 years old, I don't think. He could be making better music than this. He is not out of his prime. He just doesn't want to try. And now no one cares about Lil Uzi Vert. He hasn't dropped a good album in almost 5 years. And everyone knows he's washed. No one cares anymore. So he can just hang it up and no one will mind. Just hang up the jersey, man. Just quit while you're even a little bit ahead. This is his worst album. Eternal Take 2 is a terrible album. This album is a low 3 out of 10.